So hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare, and I'm back with more Honkai Star Rail. Last time we had to get Serval to convince our brother to let us through the fortress, and we managed to do that, and now we're heading into the Outer Fragmentum, where apparently everything gets torn to shreds, you say, and we get to see if it might do the same to us. But let me get back in the actual navigatable window so I can start playing the video game, get my headphones back in here. Let's just really quickly see what's around. I hear a treasure. This is why I do these things. For the most part, too, my characters, I think I've gotten them as high as they can go. I cannot ascend any further until I get Equilibrium level 2 unlocked, and I think that is related to plot, but most of my characters have, level 40 light cones as well, even if they aren't like the best light cones. I have most of their traces leveled up, and I have them equipped with at least some set of an artifact, even though I don't really think that these are going to be the pairs I'm going to stick with long term, hence why I don't enhance them with anything that I have, because I don't intend to keep them. So as you can see, I'm only going to go to Asta because these other three have not been worked on at all. So 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Ooh, this one's 30. Can I enhance this? Oh, no, I can't. I had to work on something, but I didn't get to it. It explains a bit. Natasha? Oh, really? Again? Enhance. I'll need some more of that. But you two might also stay in reserve anyway. So 40... traces. Nothing is glowing, which means it's decent. And then relics. Again, not a perfect set, but it's what we got. If need be, I could technically, like for Natasha's and Asta's light cones, I could potentially go do these really quick. This is in the robot settlement, so it's going to be right there. I'll likely only need to do one each. I probably just ran out of resin or whatever to do it. Okay. Electric wind, fire and ice. I'm still kind of inclined to keep my Traveler, though. I'm only doing one.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo!
Oop, not that. Not that. Didn't mean to do that. Got my shoulder buttons mixed up again. Can I cancel this? There's just a cast. There is no cancel.
Watch this awesome move!
I hate when that happens.
Pretty good.
Okay, that should be enough for... Send... No, was it yours? Not that. Was it yours I was working on? No, it was somebody else's. I need these. I don't know what these are. Okay, Asta's. There we go. Level 40. Do just a crap ton of batteries. There we go. Asta's light cone is level 40. Let's do Natasha's next, even though I'm not going to be using that one forever. Let's change out with Asta. And the reason too they use light cones is because obviously characters, they want to have like one set weapon and not have to change it out all the time for the animations, which makes sense. They probably did that with Genshin and had like major regrets.
Let's go.
Which is probably why we rarely ever get new weapons and equipment compared to like characters. They tend to repeat them.
Told you I could fight.
Aside from the 5 stars, obviously they create those, but for everything else it kind of has this air of, yeah, just use what we already programmed in. We don't want to do more.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's make it quick.
And there we go. So having a sort of like player card or something attached to them, it's not as fun. But from a designer point, I can see like, especially if they're going to be focusing more on like characters as well as character designs, because in Honkai, Honkai 3rd, they had a lot of the same characters. They didn't have as many characters as Genshin, but they had like a bazillion different outfits for every character. Because it did the Final Fantasy job system thing, where changing your outfit changes your abilities. So I expect to see that for Star Rail as well. So, okay, we're all leveled up and ready to go. Let's go do... Yeah, can't do it. It must complete the Trailblaze mission, the return. So... I'm assuming that's going to be like at the end of Eurilo 6. Mail? The Way of the Stomach web event. Not really do much in the ways of web events, just because they're kind of hard to record. Whenever I try to record something like in an internet browser, my CPU would always just spike to the highest degree, because I don't think they like each other. I can do regular web browsing with no issue, but the moment I try to record it, everything just goes... Can I? Thank you. Again, that's what I mentioned with the lag. Like, hello? Yeah, 72 milliseconds. That's not great.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to find out for yourselves what lies within the northern fragmentum. So, have you made up your minds?
We're ready.
Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight.
I don't know why I tried to use my mouse for that, but...
Open the gate.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
For Bellabog. For Universal Peace. Let's go, Bellabog.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves.
I'm used to
This is our
this.
chance.
You kidding?
Who invited? Told you I could fight.
Depard, my dude. This is my normal.
Here. Try that again.
Too late to repent.
Let's make it quick.
Scared yet? Tough luck running into me. Phew.
Let's go.
How many of them are there?
Indeed.
The more the merrier. These guys are nothing. Hold the line.
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
But it's my day job.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close. But I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening.
Won't disappoint you.
Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more! We're good at this, don't worry!
Still, it all sounds like here.
Fragmentum activity is
Ooh.
intensifying. Something's happening on Urilo 6.
It bumped ahead without me doing anything.
Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is her first trailblazing expedition. How will she be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes, we haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Is this the Fragmentum Japard was talking about?
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance.
How can we pinpoint the Stellaron?
Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this Fragmentum maze first.
Guys, does this place feel weird to you? It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the Fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Okay, that takes us back.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground! What is that?
Be careful. Think twice before you interact with anything in the Fragmentum.
But I'm doing it anyway.
This is Ranya's.
We found it at the orphanage. Could she be here too?
Right. She must be. This can't be a coincidence.
Whoa! Quick, look! That's Ranya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the Fragmentum.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
Delicate snow globe. Why are you carrying around a snow globe that is very fragile?
We're deep inside the fragmentum. There could be hidden dangers lying in wait. Let's look for other clues first.
Sorry, I was just trying to explore. You know, do the RPG thing.
You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Here is where Elisa Rand led the first Silvermane Guards in resistance against the Legion. Now, it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor, filled with the sounds of old-world echoes. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the promise is fulfilled, these ruins will become the breeding ground of a new world.
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond our walls and opened the door of the fragmentum. It destroyed our civilization.
And yet, the crime of our ancestors was their inability to embrace that destruction sooner.
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. But the Stellaron has reserved for us a thread of hope. There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige of the old world, renouncing the meaningless and lingering struggle. This is the price the Stellaron demands. When the promise is fulfilled, Bronya, no longer will we have to squander our lives guarding this wasteland. You and I will witness the new world rise from the ruins.
No.
And you didn't think to turn around?
This is a complex mechanism. How did they get past?
Climb the
Knew
gate?
This wouldn't be simple.
That's very climbable.
Wait, wasn't there some big energy hub-looking thing back in that empty area? Let's go back and take a look. Maybe it's linked to this gate.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the fragmentum. However, there's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Huh. Even Don Hung the Sensible has his adventurous days.
What do you mean one?
It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
Are there other units around?
Yep.
It's clear that whoever designed these mechanisms didn't want outsiders to get through too easily. Let's keep looking for the energy hub.
Again, I could vault that in like 5 seconds.
Look, over there! I think I can see the next unit.
Oh, I see it too. Let's go.
Padding. If it had like an arch overhead that you wouldn't be able to climb, that would make more sense, but as is, that is a ridiculously easy fence to get over. Hell guys, add some more barbed wire before you start saying that.
Fighting is meaningless.
Part of me really wants to get through this too, because I think the next
This is our
timed
chance.
event is going to be on the next world. Excuse me. So I can't do it until I get there.
Scared yet?
It'd be really cool if I could actually catch up to where I need to be.
Victories don't guarantee future ones. Oh, jeez! That enemy certainly isn't friendly.
No. I'm not doing those right now. I used way too many of my free heals already. I'm gonna save it for main plot. Mm-hmm. Oh, can I not move this one? I can't move this one. Go, Bioshock robot, go! Oh, jeez. I will not be able to follow until I get this thing rotated.
Let's make it quick.
Scared yet? Told you I could fight. Phew! Try that again.
I've no interest.
Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
It seems like it. Huh. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Why?
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next mechanism? Oh, behind that gate.
There's no switch. We need to find a way around.
Seriously, just hardcore parkour.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Rivet Town is only at the outstretched fingertips of the corrosion. Now, we're deep in the Fragmentum's heart.
This is desolate to you? Counterclockwise. Is this a fragmentum phenomenon that I've not heard of before? No eyes to get close. I better check with Mr. Yang first. Mr. Yang, what is this? It appears to be a rift in space, torn open by the fragmentum as it erodes reality. The scientific name for this is the Cavern of Corrosion. No one knows for sure what kind of space the cavern are connected to. However, research does indicate that valuable reality data is often scattered within the caverns. As with the calyxes that derive from the fragmentum are always carried unidentified risk. Please exercise caution if you wish to explore further. Defeat enemies to obtain relics. Freaking finally. What? Okay, cool. Has been added to the Interastral Peace Guide. View the details here. Okay, cool. We can start farming other artifacts now. Yay! This one appears to be near Like, I know Traveler is going to be on this set. Gilded Wind, don't know what that is. And Path of Something Punch. Okay, so this is going to be over here. Nice. This is going to be on the space station. And this is going to be right in front of my face. Ooh, 38. It has a chance for some level, I think up to level 4, if I'm lucky, of artifacts. So let's see, we have ice, electric, and wind for the most part. These other monsters are really easy.
This song's for you.
Gonna do at least one.
Turn it up.
Too late to repent.
Told ya I could fight. Phew!
Keep up.
Fighting is meaningless.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's go.
Really? That's a big boy. Don't know how I feel about that.
Turn it up.
Here! You can't run! Let's rock!
Let's make it quick.
My turn! Phew! You can't run!
Pretty good crowd today.
Tough luck running into me! Here! Try that again!
Oof.
This song's for you. Keep up.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's go.
My turn! Phew!
Just a scratch.
Why are relics always... Shit. I didn't know that was gonna
Time for the main
happen.
event. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Okay then.
Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move!
The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Turn it up! Tough luck running into me!
On the bright side, there's only
Here!
3 characters that need to focus on shielding.
Keep up.
Phew! You're annoying!
This song's for you.
Let's rock!
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn! Here!
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
I've no interest in conflict.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Phew! You can't run! Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move!
This song's for you.
So why do you need artifacts? That. Literally that. Okay, what do we got? Okay, those are 3. I'll take anything. 2 and 3. Not 2 and 3, I mean 3 and 4. Attack and hit rate. Speed. Actually, all those seem really decent. Even if I kind of got my ass handed to me. Run, Mermant. I can continue battle, yay! I have 49,000 out of 7,000 left, okay. So let's look at... Now that I have that unlocked, I might start messing with my relics. So, yeah. Everything now that is 2-star can probably start to go. So, let's also look at our boots. I had 3-star before, attack and defense. Let's maybe switch to this. Because I was on speed before, I'm on speed again. Yay. Increases quantum damage. Okay, cool. Those are definitely for Bronya then. This is for attack. This is for attack. I kind of think maybe I should start with health. HP and crit rate, that's not too bad. Maybe let's start with enhancing. I do have these, too. I kind of forget that that was an option. Let's start with the low rank stuff. We'll stick with the characters that we have, so let's not give a crap about 2-star. 2-star is literally just going to be for materials. Unless the character is brand new. Dawn's was 3. Crit damage is fine. I just went with Marches because I know I could too always fuse them into each other. I kind of forget that that's a thing that you're capable of doing. These other ones, I don't think this is going to be the main set I keep them on. That's kind of why I'm worried about it. I know it could be a waste of materials if I'm not somewhat careful. Perfect. Gloves, for example, I know gloves and hats, I know, for example, keep the same status attached to them no matter what. So I'm less worried about that. So attack, defense. Let's do attack. Defense is for March. Three, 4. As for everything else, it's kind of difficult. Let's just enhance it for now. Like I said, we can always fuse it into something else. Speed, 1. Yours, I know, is the right set. I don't think Dawn's is. I put Serval on a 2. Let's put... For now, let's put Serval on something a little different. Let's bump you up 1. Great. Or let's do this. This is why it's been giving me these. skills on a two-star glove. Attack and HP, attack and defense. Switch to that. I said it's not great, but going from 33 to 81 could make a difference in our, you know, overall survivability. So, yeah. Attack. Again, it's gloves, so it's fine. Oops. There we go. Effect, don't really care about that. Eventually I'm going to want this to be like defense and something else for March, so HP is for that set. I need it to be defense. Or like Natasha here, I think this is a attack percent in HP, attack percent, and they're all attack percent, darn. I needed something that was more than likely going to be defense. Speed. What's Dawn on? Dawn is attack. Defense. Could put March on those. It's not the right set, but speed, attack, defense, speed, crit damage. Let's go to there we go. Oh, crit rate. That's what he needs too. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I want these to be decent stats too. It's like March has equipment, but it's not the right equipment. What do you have on your body? You currently have increases break effect. +2 regular. Outgoing healing boost, that'd be great for Natasha. Defense, March, crit damage, and attack. So let's switch for now. For the time being, I kind of just need to focus on, you know, not dying. Attack's fine. It's not the right set, but we'll just transfer it. Okay, 4. Okay. Dawn's completely up to 4. 4. Put this. We can enhance this for now. It ain't perfect, but I also have boots. What's on the boots? Speed. It's probably decent enough. And 4. These two are the wrong. Increases max damage could be absorbed by the shield by the wearer. Yeah, that's the problem with this is HP. I can't change the set without losing big buff in and of itself. So I might have to status buff her other equipment as a result. This. Is there another 3-star hat? Yes, there is. Crit rate. Oh. Well, if nobody's on it. Nope, I didn't mean enhance. I meant equip. There we go. And then how about for boots? Speed, attack and defense. regular defense. Let's go speed. Crit damage, not bad. How for a cape? We now have more capes. Albeit it is not the cape I need. It's crit damage. Only by 4.1 though. Let's just switch to that for now. I'm gonna be farming these in the background. HP and defense. Attack percent. Like I said, survivability is just kind of my main goal at the moment. That's defense. I don't think I need it to be defense. Outgoing healing. Yeah, though. And they have her on this boot, which is attack. Eight. Let's do March. With regular attack. It is what it is, I guess. Ooh, gonna cut it close. Now. 2-star masks. Can get rid of these. 5, 6, 7. That's it for usable relics. Oof. Oh, it's something, but it's not quite what I want. I want to just try it one more time to see, like I said, I'll do most of it in my own time, but I just want to try it to gauge difficulty now that I've enhanced things a bit.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up!
This is our chance.
Try that again.
This song's for you.
I can look at it a little bit easier every single time I do this, but...
I've no interest in conflict.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
This is our chance.
My turn. Phew.
Fighting is meaningless.
This song's for you.
Let's go.
Here. Try that again.
It'll get easier at the time, but at the same time, I kind of need to be able to do this in order to increase the relics. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get enough from doing my dailies, but still.
Turn it up.
Let's make it quick.
Tough luck running in.
Getting the right elements and stuff.
Phew.
Doing domains like that'll make it easier.
You can't run.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's rock.
Let's go.
My turn. Here.
I've no interest in conflict.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up. Try that again.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Yeah.
Phew. Turn it up.
Let's make it quick.
You can't run.
Let me switch, please. Thank you.
Here.
This song's for you.
Keep up.
Yeah.
Okay, gloves. Attack HP and break effect. Defense boots. And attack boots. So I'm probably gonna wind up with boots for Natasha. Excuse me, a kit for Natasha. Fastest as well as Traveler, since they're the ones who use these relics particularly. So it's 8. HP and break effect. Who uses these types of gloves but also needs HP? You technically, but I'm not switching you off the set until it is well, good, and timed. Same with this. What's with the 2s? To do more of that in my own time. Like I said. Just fear not being powerful enough. Because if I'm already struggling, we're in hot water.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up.
This is our chance.
My turn. Phew.
Thankfully, standard enemies don't seem too difficult.
system shut down.
I want to ask you a question.
Ask away.
Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard.
Close your eyes and meditate. You try to recall the dreams. As you train, your thought deepens. The voice comes to you. You think our Stellarons are communicating to one another?
Well?
There was a voice. Try to repeat the whispers you heard.
This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia. And the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Then it knows we're here. It's already warned Cocolia.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
Yes. And Branya may well be the bait.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard now. So what if it's an ambush? We're not about to lose now. I have to save Branya, beat Cocolia, and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
Which is funny, because it's normally, that's her role. I'm gonna have to... Actually, I don't have to switch up just yet.
Is this right?
Oh, it's over there?
If we want to get to the other side, we'll need to rotate the gear bridge again and go around.
Oh, maybe I was doing it right the first time. I thought I was gonna have to go back. My bad. Can we... Oh, what the... Is there, like, a big thing here? I didn't realize there was a gap sticking up on it. Yeah, there is. My bad, my bad. No, that blocks that bridge. Is there another spot I can turn this? Can I potentially turn it from... I don't see one over there either. What the heck? Because if it's like this, I can't get out. The way is open. It's like this, I can get over there, but now I'm locked in. And then we're right back to the beginning. Unless... Nope. Damn it. I could totally walk that. Okay, there's one over there. I bet I have to approach it from, like, the other side, then. We got it powered up. I gotta go a really long way. do you mean locked? The controller must be somewhere. Yeah, it's on the other side. It's back to the very beginning. Ugh. That's locked. To get through here, I need to turn this stupid thing. I could cheat. I think I can cheat. No, I can't. Or can I? Here. Oh wait, I opened this up. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. We open this back up. There. I was gonna get it to rotate and then warp myself back over to the arena. Good old-fashioned. Shouldn't be able to do this teleportation, but yeah, it turns out I'm just dumb.
Time for the main event.
Let's rock.
Let's go.
Told you I could fight.
Thank you for the follow, Pingarello.
Done. It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
We're one step closer to Bronya. Let's move!
Are these echoes too?
Well, they're not moving.
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
Almost like maybe she's carrying it.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron. Can all of them have been wrong, Mother?
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong here. Some of them acted out of human pride, others out of human short-sightedness. Our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, their memories were scattered by the blizzard. They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity, but couldn't spare the time to gaze up into the stars. To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote. I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must choose a new beginning.
But Klipoth, the Preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that has sheltered Belobog this entire time?
The Preservation. Has the Preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Nothing more than an arrogant delusion of the architects. You will hear The real voice of magnificence, Bronya. Then you will understand my choice.
Somebody's starting to go a little crazy. The whole time? I really need to learn to listen for those. That looks...
Whoa, check this place out. Tables and sentry posts? There must have been Silvermane guards stationed here once.
If there were, they left a long time ago. There might be valuable information here. Shame we don't have time to look for it.
Kind of getting stared down by a big enemy.
Looks like another completely new monster.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it.
If you say so. What element is this? Oh, I don't have most of those.
The redemption. Prayers won't help you.
Move carefully.
Punishment of the Guardian.
Let's rock.
Let's go.
Don't know what that's about.
For your sins.
Alright, so apparently if I smack the other enemies beside her, she's going to bring retribution down upon my head. Noted. Gotta take her out first. I am still gonna shield myself though, because screw you.
Here! You can't run! Go away!
Alright! Silence band. I don't know. Oh, can't use skills.
Pretty good crowd today.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
This song's for you.
Told you I could fight.
And broken.
Rules are made to be broken.
Phew!
Don't entirely appreciate that she smacks me back.
Ready to lose your
I wonder if I can hit the other one while she's broken.
Rock with it.
That she smacks me back for support skills.
Watch this awesome move.
Fighting is meaningless.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Let's make it quick. Never forget. Execute the
That's it.
Basic attack punishment.
My turn.
So, oh, now I can't use my other ones. Alright, fine.
Here.
Simon Says.
This song's for you. Keep up.
Let's go.
Simon Says die.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the Fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level Fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Look, Bronya and Cocolia's echoes. They must have come through here.
I'm starting to feel hazy. The voice is getting clearer.
That means we must be really close, right?
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
A hair box. Can I pick up the thing, please? Thank you. There must be a cooldown between picking stuff up because... yeah.
This is where the first Guardian led the Silvermane guards into battle. She made huge sacrifices for the sake of temporary respite. But the otherworldly Legion did not tire. She soon realized that flesh and blood could not contend with so ruthless an enemy. When all was nearly lost, she chose to set her sights on the Stellaron and made the first wish. As for what came later, you know as well as I.
So, the eternal freeze was a disaster brought about by a human wish?
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer humanity's call, and yet we kept its existence a closely guarded secret for centuries. Even going so far as to attempt to use it to control the Stellaron. Woeful. Laughable.
It?
Oh, something created using otherworldly technology. An inhibitor that a corporation from the old world and the architects attempted to use to house the Stellaron. Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter. Be patient. Soon you will have all the answers.
There's a big part of me too that's kind of wondering if I should like put a healer in my party soon. Potentially do this. That'll allow me to reach a bunch of them. There's no way I can get both. Could potentially... Nope. Let's go, Bumblebee. Oh my.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up! This is our chance.
I really wish I had a healer in a different element other than physical.
My turn. Here. Go away.
Turn it up!
Yeah.
Let's rock! Let's go!
Told you I could fight. Phew! You can't run.
Oof.
Keep up! This is our chance.
Told you I could fight. Here.
I've no interest.
Detecting obstacles in the way. No, they are not. I have cleared them. Oh, heck no. Okay, please. That wasn't fair. I'm stuck in the environment.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Too late to repent.
Let's make it quick.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Red to red and white to white, I guess. Whatever that means. Ooh. Nope. Nope, I'm good. Let's get sport back. Get healed. Maybe do the thing we're supposed to be doing.
Chance.
Tough luck running into me. Phew. Keep up.
Alright, you know what, Don? You're an important part of this team, but at the same time, I'm kind of tired of getting my butt kicked, so I'm gonna try Natasha and see if that makes any world of difference whatsoever.
It's that shadow of hers again.
It feels like this echo is different from the others before.
Intruders.
Did she just speak?
You cannot approach.
Not good. March, out the way!
The Stellaron. Intruders. You go no further.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
Here to crash.
No,
May look
I'm not.
like her, but the fragmentum can only create forgeries. Bring her down!
You say so?
My tempo! Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all! Let's make it quick.
Okay, fire, electric, and quantum.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Okay, question is, how do your skills work? Single target. Deals minor physical damage. Okay, and restore? Restores a single ally's HP and continuously heals them. Continuously? Okay. I like the continuously part.
All better now?
You are doomed to fail.
Try that again! Turn up the volume!
I don't know how I feel about some of this.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
Much better.
Sid? You can't run!
I mean, it's only a little bit overtime, but it's probably better than none.
World devoured by ice.
Try that again!
Like I said, I don't exactly have the best stats and everything
The
yet.
eternal freeze will bury you.
What is she doing? Should I maybe...
Rules are made to be broken. Let's go.
Is ice gonna do anything to her?
I'll try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Probably not, but...
Let's make
Well,
it
that
quick.
did a heck all.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Sinners, ready yourself for the judgment of its
eternal winter!
You're annoying! You can't run!
This song's just for you.
Thankfully, I think we blocked most of that. Okay, who's next? Natasha's next.
Let's rock! Let's go.
Except she's not, because she was frozen and I'm not paying attention.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Ready to jam.
I'm okay.
Try that again! You can't run!
Keep up. It's my tempo.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Nap time.
You are doomed to fail!
Okay, I was kind of waiting for those to come on down.
Try that again!
Pretty good crowd today. Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. Turn up the volume.
Let's make it quick.
Batter up!
Homemade crushed ice. Apparently there's an achievement for that. Makes me think all these are going to be missable though.
There while I give you a present!
Savor the vigor of it.
Rules are made to be broken.
As soon as I slap her, I'm gonna get marches off too. Like this.
You're out.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Freeze to death!
You can't run!
The eternal freeze will bury you.
With me out here, how
Protect
can we
healers.
lose?
Keep up. It's my tempo.
Sinners, ready yourself for the judgment of eternal winter!
Okay, but it hurt, but it's not too bad.
Nap time.
You can't run!
This song's just for you.
Okay, we're gonna have the other two right in a row, so.
Let's rock.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Shields first.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Ready
Get
to
some
jam.
healing. You can finally say hello. Yeah, sorry, I have a limiter on the chat just because otherwise I would get spammed by bots constantly that would follow and then just put a bunch of spam link in my chat, so.
Batter up!
There's like a 5-10 minute wait to chat. Sorry about that.
Tremble before my power!
That's it.
Try that again.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Because unfortunately, bots.
My turn.
Yeah, bots tend to target small streamers because they think, oh, well, yeah, they're desperate for views, so they're willing to buy stuff. And it's like, no, we are not. We're not. I may be small, but I'm not that dumb.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's get healing on
Here
Stell.
comes the medicine.
Much better.
A world devoured by ice!
You can't run!
Witness the avalanche!
Okay, Natasha's frozen, so I might as well.
The volume.
We're getting really close to being done, too.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Slowly but surely, 3% HP left.
Sinners, ready yourself for the judgment of eternal winter!
Pretty good crowd today.
Okay, Natasha's up next.
Let's rock!
I could probably actually just...
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music.
finish with an ultimate. Be cool.
The world that they promised.
Serval's parting gift. I guess you get something if you finish on an ultimate.
She disappeared.
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end of the journey.
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
Is this how trailblazing expeditions usually come to an end? Resting forever in the snow plains. That would be so bad. No. No, no, no.
Not always. Sometimes it's a happier conclusion.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers. Witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
Lucky me.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Right on. But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
That's the spirit of trailblazing. Okay, let me go back and heal though. Spirit of trailblazing can still hopefully be done at full health. The fact that it's giving me that. Lycone. Leveled up. Yeah, I can't. I technically have some of these now, but not enough. Not that it would let me increase them anyway. Can I maybe enhance some of these? Okay, speed +1, more HP. I'm assuming her ability scales off of HP. I'm guessing? Huh. Where do I check details? There we go. Abilities, talents. When healing allies with HP percentage 30 or lower, outgoing healing by 30%. It doesn't tell me. Does physical damage equal percent of Natasha's attack to a random enemy? Really? No, that's... I thought it was healing. Sorry, I read that wrong. 100% base chance to weaken all enemies. While weakened, deals 30% less. Skill, love, heal, and choose. Restores a single ally for 7.8% of Natasha's max HP. Okay, so it is based on her max HP. So her... She didn't say flower. Her headpiece is the most important part of her set. Got it. And she does scale off of HP probably. It says base HP though. Which makes me think maybe focus on other things, like energy recharge? I don't know. So let's do our wish for the week either way. Let's do the warp, just in case I don't get to it. We have 44. Let's feed these tickets in. Right. I still do need the 3-star ones, though, since I only do 1 pull a week. Cornucopia, that one's eventually really good for Natasha as well. I have her on Fine Fruit at the moment, but I know Cornucopia is technically the better light cone. Trend of Universal Market. So it is a light cone this time around. What kind? Can't tell. Not used to the symbols yet. Alright, let's see what kind of light cone did we get? We got... Here it is. Collapsing Sky? Nope, that wasn't it, was it? I want to say it was. Trend of Universal Market, yes. Okay. It's for preservation. And a new round of shuffling. Increases wearer's defense by 16. When the wearer is attacked, there is a 100% base chance to burn the enemy. For each turn, the wearer deals damage over time that is equal to 4% of the wearer's defense for 2 turns. Ooh, that sounds like it'd be good for March. I don't know if she's preservation, though. What is March? March is... preservation. Okay, that sounds like it'd be really good for March, then. I will keep that in mind. As is, increases wearer's defense by 16. If the wearer's HP is below 50%, increases their defense by a further 15, so... that's also not bad. Where is it? Right here. This seems like it'd be better over time, though. So, in between episodes, I'm probably going to grind relics to get those increased, because as is, everybody's like light cones and regular level is 40. So, and their traces are completely maxed out for where I currently am at. So, in between, I'm probably going to focus on getting at least like the headpieces and the armaments leveled up, even though I probably won't work on everything, since these need to be a different main stat before I start working on those. This needs to be defense. So, yeah, for some characters I might do it if they are going to be on the 4-piece Wild Wheat or 4-piece, what is Wandering Cloud? I don't know. It'll depend. It depends. Okay, and we're back. Different day, same stream. So I'm probably going to end up fusing these two together in order to create more cohesion, but I was working on artifacts for a little while, though I didn't get too far. We have my relics for MC up to 8 and 4, but I really didn't get the drops that I wanted. Oh, I do have boots that are 4-star, so there's that. I think these are decent stats, because I would have gotten increases for Natasha and Traveler. Also a 4-star for Natasha, so I mean, it's a little better. I still don't know if it's going to be enough, but I guess we'll find out. Go into where we were before. We were in, where is this? It says it's in here, but I don't, oh, it's further down. Let's go back to where we were for plot. So I'm probably only gonna get Eurilo 6 done, and then just call it early. Because I want to unlock the new place. Right. Oh, it's an actual dungeon? Does it have... I wish they put the recommendeds on this screen, because that would give me a better idea. The crew's journey in Eurilo 6 will soon come to an end. Ah, see? Venture into the land of winter, face the wrath of Cocolia head-on, and defeat her evil schemes. Because I've seen the next area in the trailers already, so... We have, fire, lightning... only one character uses the wind, though, so maybe, like, fire, lightning, and something else. But I need March. Oh, I know they're not weak to ice, but also... I really don't want to lose March. I don't know. If only you were like, I had a version of you in a different element. Yeah, team recommended types, fire, electric, and quantum. But I don't have any quantum. I don't have any earth or whatever the tree one is. I could swap out Traveler. Since I have Natasha for that physical, but at the same time Traveler has better stats. So if I swap in Asta instead, am I gonna ruin my day? Oh, the team must include the Trailblazer? Okay. I guess that picks it for me. Oh, I wish I had... I know there's other shield characters. I know Japard is a shield character. I think he's ice though, isn't he? Oh, I don't have any other... we're gonna have to... I just hope for the best. Because I need a healer lately, and I...
It's freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. How the power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron, and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
The fact that this branches off makes me think treasure, but I don't see anything else over here.
What is this? Oh, it's scary.
It's like an insect trapped in amber.
I bet the Antimatter Legion forces never thought they'd be swallowed up by the Eternal Freeze when they invaded this world. Even in the ice, could these guys still be alive?
I want to defrost them and find out.
No, we've got enough on our plate.
The frozen remains of the Void Ranger are scattered along the mountain paths. Even the ruthless antimatter region were helpless against the might of the Eternal Freeze. I knew it was cold. I didn't know it was like that cold. The Void Ranger remains are preserved remarkably well in the ice. You can't help but wonder, perhaps March 7th is right. Either way, you think it's best not to unfreeze them.
Did the architects build this?
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
Does it look like the palm of a huge hand to you?
Yeah, I do. And since this thing was in the trailer, I know what it is, too.
If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld... No. The entire planet relies on her.
It's gonna be one big boss fight in here. Anything else? Nope.
No.
Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
No! I don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya. A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat. Why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist? To cover our ears instead of hearing the call? It It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature. So difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead humanity to evolve, and they will.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish! We're not going down before you do. Rania! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know. One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
Bullabug needs you, Branya.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here. I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us.
Your hand is completely frozen over.
Years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation. My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. The subversion of the old order. And the welcoming of a new world. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible. I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me to watch over that new world, then I would descend into torment. Branya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness. Branya, throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice. As then, so now. Choose, my daughter.
Madame Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But I am sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you. You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, We should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome. Not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are guardians, Mother. Chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
The ground! It's shaking! What's happening?
That sign.
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands. And you will become the foundation of the new world. You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you. Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the Architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you! This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog.
This song's just for you.
And yet we fight the tiny enemies, but yeah, this cutscene was in the trailer, so I'm familiar with it. Oh yeah, these are fire ones though. Now you give me the darn wins. Why?
Turn up the volume.
Okay, we have 3. We don't need healing yet, so don't worry too much.
Told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present. Now time.
Engine, break them!
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
We have to stop it. You're annoying.
Oh my gosh, spam, go away. Now is not the time for you.
You can't run.
Alright, we have 2. Let's get the electric, because that does
This is our chance.
additional damage. Let's guard the
With me
healers.
out here, how can we lose?
Okay, should I get healing going on anybody? I don't know.
Savor the vigor of it.
Attack boost. Yeah, hopefully it's not too powerful because it's a scripted fight for the most part.
Bring a giant like this down.
Pretty good crowd today.
Since it's kind of required for plot, I'm hoping they don't expect me to have max artifacts for this. That would suck.
Turn up the volume.
Stay right there while I give you a present. Time for a shot. All better now?
Much better.
Try that again.
Energy regeneration. Doesn't that help me though?
Can't run.
This
Or maybe it
song's
was my book.
just for you.
Let's
Let's rock.
No, it's giving me energy when it dies.
That's it.
Okay, again with the electric.
Keep up. My tempo.
Let's go.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Naughty children, don't listen.
If I knew those things regenerated energy, I would have done a little bit more
You're in bad shape.
with my specials, but
Go away!
imprisonment.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
Sagacious discernment.
Let's make it quick.
Has 9 stacks of what? Gauge reflection? Gauge recollection. Current stacks of gauge recollection is 9. Loses 1 stack after being hit. And it does what? Maybe it's for March.
Nap time.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
This song's just for you. Keep up. My tempo.
Batter up.
Oh, it's how many hits it's gonna hit with me. Okay. That wasn't too bad either
Naughty
way.
children, don't listen.
It's like that one boss fight in Final Fantasy 13. If you don't hit it enough and fast enough, it'll actually do more damage to you. So you don't focus on defending, you focus on attacking.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
This is our chance.
You can't run!
You're probably wondering, why am I not using my specials? Because I'm saving it for the big thing behind me that I know is going to hurt eventually.
All better now?
This song's just.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose? Try that again!
Batter up.
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
Much better.
This moment.
Since I'm using primarily beginner characters, it's better for me to play safe than to play sorry.
Let's go.
My turn. Himeko! It's Himeko!
Hello? Can you hear me? Gosh, the signal's terrible.
Himeko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the and you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands. So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
power granted by them! Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world. Just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world!
Hey, I actually recognize this one. This one is one of the gods that was inside Herta Simulator. Mother of Deception. Ice resistance, frozen resistance. Wish I knew that before March. But then again, she's here more for a shield than anything else. Physical resistance, wind resistance, imprisonment resistance. So, yeah. X. Deals massive ice damage to a single target. After being assimilated by the overflowing fragmentum energy in the Stellaron, the Supreme Guardian transforms into a singer able to control imaginary energy and mouthpiece of its promised new world. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Shiva, but... hopefully this is scripted because...
Take this.
I'm up here all by myself.
Take this.
If the trailer's anything to go by, I think I'm gonna die.
Humanity, so weak and foolish, always overestimating their abilities. Let me bestow upon you despair!
Yeah, that!
Is this... the universe? But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
Maybe Nanook can revive us? Because, I'm sorry, that was a lethal hit.
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal district for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Go on, Japard.
I'm not sure that they're dead. I saw their broken figures lingering in the fragmentum. What happened back there defied all reason. It was madness. Madam Guardian, if this continues...
I know well the consequences, Japard. You may leave.
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stellaron and find out how to save our world.
You need to come to your senses, Serval.
Come to my senses? What are you...
Guards! Miss Serval is tired. Take her to rest. Sequester her lab and detain the researchers. Their work is illegal.
Why, Cocolia? Why have you grown so cold?
Serval Landau, you were my most cherished friend.
There is no place for her.
All this really just makes me distrust Shepard even more, though. Because he knew a lot of this stuff was happening, and yet he was still so bullheaded to just let it continue.
Madam Cocolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
Foolish. Weak.
What? Madam, what are you saying?
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear. Feast on their willful ignorance! Absolve them of their stupidity and fear!
Ooh. Didn't get to see what the statue was. There's something big over there.
Mother, I still don't understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Branya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and every Silver Main Guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission. There will come a day when you must make your own choice. Do you understand?
Higher mission?
It is too early, Branya. Still too early. You will understand when the time is right.
A little girl? Maybe baby Cocolia? Or is it baby me? I can't tell.
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all.
Cocolia abandoned the preservation. This is not what the preservation would have wanted.
Yes, but we have no right to judge. The fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 years. There is no faith nor wealth left for our successors. Only despair. To see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. That in itself is torture. Not to mention the haunting whisper of temptation. The day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It is only a matter of time before the Amber Lord forsakes us.
And some people can't be swayed. Then let others carry on the will of preservation.
You.
Am I gonna start adopting different gods like I do elements in Genshin?
Stranger to us. And yet you seek to bond your destiny to ours. So be it. What is there to lose when so much has already been lost? Touch the light of the Amber, Trailblazer. See if your will can attract their gaze.
Sorry, what? Can't hear you over the music. It's probably drowning me out a bit too. Alright, an ally is currently being locked on. Please use your new skill. Oh, I have a new defense skill? Oh, my profile's different too. The new skill can taunt enemies and draw attacks from Cocolia. Do I like change abilities depending on what god I fuse with? Is this just a one battle thing, or is this gonna...
Defend the weak.
Oh, it does it for everyone. Okay, it's telling me when she does that, like, brace yourself.
My tempo.
My turn.
I don't know if I'll do it just yet. Wait. I'm red now. Am I fire element? What is happening? You'll have a little bit of shield.
Right there while I give you a present.
Can I boost it? Okay, good. I can boost it.
Nap time.
Ready to be crushed.
Try that again.
I'm on guard.
Magma Will is accumulated when you are attacked. Consume 4 attacks of Magma Will to use enhanced basic attack.
This song's just for you.
And it also puts a tiny shield back on me again.
Turn up the volume. You have the
Turn down the volume. The audio mixing is a tad off.
With me out here, how can we lose?
You're in bad shape.
You will not take away our hope.
You can't run.
Wait, excuse me? Is it my robot now? The engine of creation is activated. Use it to destroy Lance of the Eternal Freeze. What is this ability? Do we eventually get other abilities?
Pretty good.
An ally's target action can charge the engine of creation to unleash Preservation Creation's wrath.
Proud.
Not what I meant to do, but hey.
Indestructible.
Stay right there while I give you a present. Try that again. You can't run.
Savor the vigor.
This song's just keep up. My tempo.
Lance at the ready.
Okay, but what happens when I get all 8?
Fracture.
The brave new world.
Okay, targeted.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
Time to go on the offensive.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this.
I know it won't do much, but it's worth the shot.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward. I'm on guard.
Try that again. My turn.
Well, the good news is she's already shielded, so... Gonna put one on Natasha.
While I give you a present.
This song's just for you.
I don't really see myself stopping that.
You can't run!
Time for the old world to collapse. Lance at the ready.
And that's why I saved that.
Defend the weak.
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
Ready to jam.
See, if I knew I was getting this, I would have had Asta instead of March, but oh well.
You can't run! Try that again!
Also, Natasha's super is super healing, so that's why I'm not using it. In conjunction with the other ones. That's if something really, really bad goes
You have the
down.
worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Natasha's super is LB3
Pretty
healing.
good crowd today.
uh,
Turn up the volume.
Savor the vigor.
You can't run!
This song's just for you. Let's rock.
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
this doesn't get rid of the other buff, does it? No, it doesn't. It's just double shields her.
Try that again!
Oh, that's right, I taunt it. I'm not awake yet.
That's it.
You can't run!
1% phase 2's gotta be coming.
Time for the main event.
Yeah, there it is.
The only redemption.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Naughty children, don't listen.
Lance at the ready.
She's got me sealed. I don't think I can use my... Oh no, some other...
Sure.
The other attack. Alright. I'll leave it for March.
The power of the Stellaron is with me!
We made a choice,
You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes! We'll be the architect of a new world!
Try that again!
And now do you understand why I like Honkai music?
Right there while I give you a present!
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
Ready to jam.
Go the past.
Should be concerned about that. Next attack will cause last cryogenesis to all targets. I don't think she can do the other one anymore. So if you're gonna attacks are gonna charge that, I'm gonna use it.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Indestructible.
architect of a new world.
You can't run!
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
Watch this! Try that again!
Time for the main event.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks a lot. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo!
Naughty children out.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose? You can't run!
Go the past.
This song's just for you.
Lance at the ready. Indestructible.
Okay, we're good on heals.
You're in that shape. You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
It charges when she hits me, might as well.
I will be the architect of a new world.
Try that again.
Here comes the medicine.
Ready to jam. The only redemption. I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor.
I will be the architect of a new world.
You can't run!
Break now, break later.
Right there while I give you a present!
Battle over. If I'd known that, I would have done my super and made it look cooler.
This Stellaron promised us the future. It will include everything! It's over.
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do with the Stellaron? It's usually Mr. Yang who handles it.
March, can we have some tact?
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
Nice! The crisis on this world is basically over, right?
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. Eurelos 6 has a chance to return to life, but it will take time. It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Thank you. All of you.
What do you want to do now?
This victory is only the beginning for Belobog. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this.
Tell everyone the truth?
Can I really do that? Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lie perpetrated for 700 years?
No. No. No way.
Seele.
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie, but it gets them to sleep with some hope. Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the Guardians, who or what can we trust?
So are we gonna say Cocolia saved everyone instead? At the cost of her life?
Mother died to preserve Belobog.
What?
The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it. And yet, she decided to challenge its power. A power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloping this city. From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
It keeps the hope of preservation alive, at least.
It's logical, and hard to disprove.
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But I get what you're trying to do.
Lie will always be a lie. Maybe we include some of the cool stuff we did. No. I don't know which is the best. Like, I kind of agree that lying would be the better answer in the short term, possibly the long term, but again, I guess it's just my own nature to want to be truthful and hope humans do the best with what they can with that information, but...
Thank you for understanding. For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. I will be the one to carry that burden. Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies. I'm sorry, Seele. Please, protect this secret with me till the end of our lives.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld. Seele, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? Tell them the blockade will soon be over, and they will breathe freely again soon.
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting anxious about the delay.
While you do that, I'll head back to the administrative district. I need to tell Japard and serve.
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Branya? Do you feel sick?
I'm fine. I need to hurry.
She's exhausted. Quick, we need to think of something. You, help me out here.
Sela, take Branya back with you. We'll go to the underworld and pass on the message.
Right. I almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least I don't stand out as much as you guys. That's settled then. I'll leave Nat to you. Remember to keep the secret. For Brun... No. For Belobog's sake.
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool weapon in your hands and skip the story.
I fused with Quipoth. I saw Quipoth? No, I did a lot more than that. This is the second time I've sacrificed myself for you, March. I was a son, I was infused with a great and terrible power. I'll say I saw Quipoth.
You drew the Amber Lord's gaze? Right at that moment? That's too much of a coincidence.
She probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first time. Something similar happened when we faced the Doomsday Beast on the space station. Remember that glance from Nanook? Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. But now it seems to be more than that. We might need to speak with Mr. Yang to understand what's going on. Let's focus on the business at hand first. We shouldn't disrupt Himiko and Mr. Yang while they're dealing with the Stellaron. Let's talk once we're back on the Express.
You're right. We need to finish what we started. Let's hurry up and find Natasha.
Tread on a brand new path. Winter is leaving. The preservation. Oh, do I get to keep this? Obviously, it's not going to be as powerful, but... Universal Equilibrium. Trial of the Equilibrium Part 2. Obtained... the good music, I think. Everwinter and Fate. Could have sworn the song was called Wildfire, but okay. Everburning Amber. Open the shortcut wheel and head down to character. Select the Traveler. Enter the paths on the screen. Press X to switch. Paths unlocked by you are displayed here. You can switch freely between the paths unlocked. Switch to the path of preservation. Please make sure to change your light cone and relics. Ah! Yeah. Okay, so... oh, I'm equipped with destruction, but it can no longer work. I gotta equip something else. It probably wants me in this, so we have Collapsing Sky, but I think I was gonna give that to somebody else, wasn't I? Increases wearer's defense by 16. Yeah, that turns me into a defensive character now. So that means I can take March out of my party if I want to have something that is defense but not ice. Defense by 16. This is what March has on. Increases wearer's defense. This is their addition, so I guess these are our only choices. So I don't know how I feel about that. As a result, I might actually keep Traveler in Destruction for now. Light cone me back to Destruction, please.
Are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? Do you feel dizzy, tired, or...
I don't know, Zila. I feel... cold all over.
Isn't that normal? This place is freezing.
Oh, let's get out of here before you catch a cold too.
Don't worry, I'm a tough cookie. Here, hold on to me. Let's go.
Okay, that's probably gonna be like the real challenge right there, 44. Yeah, let's not with that. Although, if this is a dungeon, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come back. So what are you weak to? Okay, wind. You don't have anything for ice. Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe. I'm gonna get my butt kicked. Time to find out.
Just a scratch. Here to crash the party.
Yikes.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick.
Yeah. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move. Here. Thanks a lot.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up. Sagacious discernment.
9 stacks, and they're really gonna hurt this time too.
Try that again. Cute.
Naughty child. That's better.
This song's for you.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Ready to jam.
Keep up.
Let's go.
I don't know if I should use it yet.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Much better.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Here.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Nap time.
Remember this moment.
Turn it up.
Let's go.
Cute.
Songs for you.
Ooh, Serval!
Let's make it quick.
Serval, no!
Yeah.
My turn. Here.
I'm okay.
Try that again.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up.
Naughty child.
Let's go. Ready to jam.
Tough luck running into me. Cute. You can't run. Turn it up. Try that again.
That's better.
Much better. Yeah.
Here. Sagacious discernment. Let's rock.
Time for a nap time.
Yeah.
Cute. You can't run.
This song's for you.
Keep up.
That'll take
Ready
more
to
than
lose
medicine.
yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Rules are made to be broken.
Naughty child.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Let's
Thanks
make
a
it
lot.
quick.
My turn.
good crowd today.
Turn it up! We can't run!
Not even.
Let's go. Yeah! This song's for you. Keep up!
There we go. Not too bad.
Looks good.
Nice! 2 4-star pieces. I don't know which character I'm gonna put those on yet, but yeah, that was worth the fight. I know I'm walking out of here when I really don't have to, but it's also because I'm sort of low-key checking for treasure. Regular enemy. Regular enemies. And heal. Alright, we're back out, so let's go to Boulder Town. Right next to a regular quest, too. Oops. Teleport.
Look! There's a big crowd around the clinic! Do you think they felt the effects of the battle just now? Let's go ask around. Natasha! Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Mm-hmm. You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then... maybe she should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
The Guardian sacrificed herself to seal the Stellaron.
We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
Cocolia, in order to save Belobog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Yes, it was a hard-won victory. We quite literally saved the world. I'll go with the first one.
Thank you.
Gotta really sell it.
I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. Oh, what about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian? She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
Count us in.
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of Underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Start with the mining team. Let's start with Hook and the Moles. Let's start with Gertie. I kind of want to go with Hook and the Moles. Because kids spread stuff fast.
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly. This should be Wildfire's final mission. Those kids better not have taken advantage of the chaos to go on an expedition. Hook does always talk about wanting to go on a Rivet Town adventure. Ugh, this could be bad.
Where am I going? Oh right, I need to... I accidentally turned off my... Reload 6 mission. Navigate. Let's go. Can we teleport, please? Can I not teleport there? Oh, maybe I don't have that unlocked. Fine, I'll walk. Oh, there is a playground up here, fragmentum or not.
Let's go see. Found you. You ran all the way out here just to play hide and seek? It's too dangerous.
Miss March, didn't you go back to the surface?
Since when did I become Miss March? And where's Hook and the others? Come on, call them over.
We just started playing. Can't we finish this round first?
If we had lollipops, they'd give themselves up in no time.
Great idea. Shame we don't have any.
Well, we better go and find them.
Actually, I sort of want to go play on the swings for a while. I'll leave the seeking to you guys.
Of course. Just like before. Okay, fragmentum's completely blocked this out, so... book. Be sure to check the corners, they're tiny. Okay, this is outside the zone. Why am I struggling with this? Oh, there's one.
Aha! Gotcha!
Huh? Grown-ups? Where's Julian? So he is a scaredy cat. I knew he'd get someone else to talk to me.
Well, that explains sorta wants to go play on the Sphinx for a while.
You should be happy it's us and not Natasha. If she had found you, you'd be in big trouble already.
I guess so. Anyway, I'm gonna go find Julian.
Where is Hook then? We've been down here. She's not here. Is she up top somehow? Not behind there. This exits out. You think she'd be easier to see. Maybe she only appears to after I've found some of the other kids. Don't know why I'm struggling with this. Am I just blind? There's only so many places they can go.
Actually...
What the hell? Did she not, like, spawn in? Am I missing? I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
Hook! Got you again!
I was just randomly pressing X while I went around the corners.
What the heck are you guys doing here? Oh, wait till I get my hands on Julian, that traitor. Where's his integrity? What about your integrity, huh? You brought the other kids out here to Rivet Town, didn't you? I did not! The moles hold a vote on all our expedition destinations.
Gather your minions, Hook. We've got exciting news.
Fine, I will. But it better be exciting. Okay. That's enough of that. Let's go and find Julian. Hide and seek update. Astral Express Crew 2, the Mole 0. Celebrate while you can. Hide and seek is best at 5, you know. Anyway, enough about hide and seek. You came all this way to tell the moles something, so spit it out. Do you want to do the honors?
Telling the moles about the victory.
Uh-huh. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything?
Hook. Julian.
Is our story that scary? I wasn't expecting this reaction.
Hey! Wipe your tears, Julian! You're second in command. No crying in front of grown-ups. You three, listen up. Starting from today, you are the mole's #1 rivals!
Was this their goal and we took it from them?
Why the heck are we rivals now? What are you talking about?
Hook and Julian always wanted to defeat the villains on the surface and take back our homeland. But it sounds like you grown-ups just stole their thunder, so...
You think we're gonna accept defeat just like that? One day, the moles will be the heroes of the underworld and the overworld. Then everyone will sit and...
Hey, if you came home in the gacha, you could have helped. Sit up and take notice. Sit down and shut up. No, sit up and take notice.
Yeah, sit up and take notice. I would have figured it out myself. I didn't need you to remind me. So that's why you were so silent. If you want to be as awesome as us, you better start training every day.
And start listening to Natasha.
Training every day? Listening to the old witch? Will that really make us as awesome as you guys? In that case, deal! Julian, Alina, let's run back to the town. Training starts today.
Yes, boss. Understood. Alina, I can give you a piggyback if you can't make it.
It begins. New message. Can't tell who that is. Astral Express family, it's well. At all of us, the sealing of the Stellaron is complete and the spatial distortion is dissipating. Good job. We should be back soon. We need to stay here a little longer. We should be back soon. Don't rush. Go at your own pace. The express will be here before you're ready to leave. Great! I'm craving some juice. Pom-Pom still owes me a glass. How is Relo 6? Not great. Even through the influence of the Stellaron has basically subsided, the existing fragmentum is deeply rooted. The eternal freeze has lasted a very long time, enough to severely impact the ecology of the planet. In short, the planet probably won't regain the vitality it once had 1,000 years ago in such a short time. Yeah, it's basically going to have to continue out its ice age. It'll start to thaw slowly but surely, but the ecology that used to be on this planet because of the ice age is just going to be gone. We're going to have to branch out basically with what we have, and what change via natural course of evolution is going to be what it is. How could this be? Is there anything else we can do? Can we potentially bring, like, life from other planets, like flora and fauna? As trailblazers, our mission has already concluded successfully. The fate of the world should be handed back to its inhabitants. Humankind has always struggled against astute conditions. Slow down. Well, I can't read that fast. Well, stop. Well, freaking dad texter. God, Humankind has always struggled against austere conditions and has always managed to thrive in spite of it. Now that the Eternal Freeze is gone, the Fragmentum has lost its momentum to expand. Urelo 6 will be revitalized. Believe in the perseverance. I can't read. For people. I detected a high-frequency spatial energy surge in the north of Urelo 6. You might be interested in checking it out. Don't worry, the energy is not related to the Stellaron. It's only an echo left behind after the spatial distortions fade away. Inside the echo, our perceptions of space and time that we were used to will become radically altered to the point where it might even reconstruct certain scenes from our own past experiences. If you're in the mood and wish to relive those memories of the adventures, you can try your luck at places where echoes can be found. I wonder if that lets me redo the boss for like materials.
Oh, Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
That's why I said, can we, like, bring these people plants? We did all we could. Now it's just a matter of time.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Bronya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
New feature available, Echo of War. Review past memories of battling formidable foes and obtain trace materials and rare light cones. So we can do it, I think, what you're doing. Echoes of War has been added to the Interastral Peace Guide. View details here. Oh, we can also do the dragon fight. So this is where I get these ascension materials. Okay, but we also have a chance to get certain light cones as well. I think it's sort of like how in Genshin you can get weapon materials, but since we aren't doing that in this game, they just outright are like, here's a chance to earn just a 4-star light cone in general. This one has the same light cones, I think, yeah. As well as a chance for certain artifact sets as well. So some of these too. So like Path of Gilding Wind. This one is definitely probably going to be 4-piece for Dan Heng once I get to it. That and another one. This wasn't here before. Quantum damage and a defense one. I'll have to look up which best for each character for sets. What now? Return to the Muddy Swamp.
It's getting late. Where to now?
We're back.
Is everyone all right? Thanks for your help.
Maybe next time we can send a group notification. For you, anything. This feels rude and this feels pervy. I don't like either of these options. What is with that and Natasha with me? I'll go with the nice one and hope it comes across as nice and not weird.
I'm flattered. Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Bronya doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Wait. You say anything else? Nope. Robot settlement. Basically just wrapping this planet up.
Outsiders. For friends of Clara.
Hey, Perkins.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
We did get shattered to pieces,
The
so...
language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara.
Follow me.
Because each robot has a different voice, that's how. Again, run cycle is too fast, walk cycle is too slow.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables.
Another nickname for the collection.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
Any other secret weapons you'd like to tell us about?
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being. March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Hey, your future is yours to decide. Since apparently we are allowed to meddle in this universe.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
New message. March Donhung, are you seeing this? This android can actually send messages. It's a night with a toast. Your taste and stickers. The message has been sent. How do you feel physically? I'm just gonna ask how she is. Thanks to Sela, I'm fine now. Thank goodness, I've already given orders to the Silvermane guards to immediately lift the blockade between the overworld and underworld, and some people in the underworld should have already received the notice. After closing more than a decade, the cable car station should finally be reopening soon. If you don't mind, I would like you to come to the overworld for my secession ceremony. Ooh, we won't miss it for the galaxy. We'll be there. See you there then. With flowers.
That's our Branya! Quick as a flash!
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it!
Alright, let's...
It's getting late. Where to now?
You made it.
This wrap up is taking longer than I thought.
You were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I'll go sit at the children's table. The smell of freedom is in the air.
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. Then when you're ready, let's go home.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece.
Does this thing have a good safety record?
Relax. In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever... Anyway, none of them were serious. So, ready to climb aboard?
Not quite yet. There's a thing behind you.
This car won't be leaving without you.
I need to grab this. And again, sorry I'm not talking too much. It's just everything's on fire. It's kind of hard to breathe and just blah. I meant to... This is just going to be a wrap-up for the previous stream.
So, ready to climb aboard?
Time to take the kids out for some fresh air.
Brothers, sisters,
At least you have some.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
We're saying this to his face.
Go say hi!
We're literally saying this to his face.
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
Your sister knows what's up.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
Guessing up? Across? Through? Where am I going? To Boulder Town. Administrative district. That's gonna be... I'm assuming get back on the car? With daily.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Now where to?
It's getting late. Where to now?
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's find somewhere to wait.
Oh, it's a bard. I'm like, what is that sound?
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this must be it!
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering, and in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
So we're just not going to discuss the Underworlders, excuse me, that were sealed away and persecuted by your mother? Because that don't really explain it.
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute. But I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Are you finally recovered? I did see Seal during the address, so.
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies.
I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
The part about preserving the seed of civilization was real. If you do as a leader, what you do as a leader is what matters.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
So about your Ice Age.
Which means the Fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Still, we're sorry. We promised you.
No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
We'll find a way to root out the Fragmentum. The Astral Express will do everything in its power to help. I'll go with this one.
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
On a scale from 1 to 5, how would you rate this journey?
2.5.
What? That run-of-the-mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
I died. I feel like I could fight 100 more monsters. What's the next adventure gonna be like?
Equally unforgettable, I'm sure. Anyway, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Let's go for one more round in the administrative district. I want to take more photos.
New features available. Planner Ornaments. Provides the wearer with various special stats. Gains bonus buffs if the wearer has complete set equipped. That's gonna be the new artifacts. Yeah, it's gonna be those. Enter the planner. Whatever. Switching control modes is prohibited. Oh, sorry. Yikes. Sorry. Enter the planner ornament equipping menu. Planner ornaments can offer multiple special stats. Equip. Challenge the simulated universe to obtain planner ornaments. Oh, can I only get them from the simulated universe? Increases my HP, so I guess I don't mind it, but... Here's another one. Break effect. I suppose. Ah, because there's an orb and there's a chain. Oh, interesting. Creates a little connection. This one looks sort of like the Heart of Space Station. Connects it to... Can't tell what that is. Anyway. Artificial relics made in imitation to the Fragmentum's principles. They can offer various special stat boosts to the character and provide extra buffs when worn as a set. You can obtain planner ornaments by challenging the simulated universe. That thing I've been putting off. So where now? Administrative district, got it. Wait. Can I still talk to you?
If you walk with your head down and your heart full of fear, your steps will grow heavier and your spirit will suffer. But if you find something to look up to and move forward with hope, then your steps will grow lighter And if you should fall, you'll be on your feet before you know it. Thank you for teaching me this, Trailblazers.
Yikes, the amount of paperwork in here. Where do you even have the plants to make the paper? You're covered in an Ice Age winter. Also, seriously, can we slap a dome on top of this place? That would do so much to keep the heat in.
Anya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Approximately 75.
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Weird answer.
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious. Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Payla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Maybe we could try for a cleaner composition of this one. Let's show them the photos once we're done. Let's do it at a side angle.
Whoa, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt?
That's the idea.
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomeral crystal.
Ah, Geomarrow! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks.
How do I explain? This particular piece of geomarrow is definitely not for sale.
Hey, I took a photo of everyone.
Photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it!
I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Belobog Public Security Ordinance number... Wait, that's a nice picture! And it's crystal clear.
Wow, photos are awesome! Can Hook have it? You like it? It's yours. A farewell gift from us. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
How many times am I gonna have to say goodbye? I'm gonna be coming back eventually.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three! Come on in! I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Let's take a photo together.
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Let me zoom in. Did I do it?
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Dunhung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Come around and have a look.
Guess so. I keep wanting to pronounce it Goth, though. I guess we already have rooms reserved. You're overwhelmed by a sea of weariness. Go to bed. The engine of creation, Cocolia in an ethereal outer space. The gaze of preservation, your fragmented memory of the battle, forms a blurry and surreal montage. In the midst of this frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perished with the Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. But the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden you hear it again, a female voice in your ear.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No! I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
Are you talking to
You
me?
don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Dunhung.
Was that a dream, or was that him talking to someone through those screens, which seemed more like a one-way thing, but... Okay, something's up with Sampo now.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I expect to see him on other planets now. I dreamed about Sampo.
You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Are lunar calendars
Did you get
different per
Himiko's
planet?
message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
straight down. I see old people like tripping and falling down that design. Bid farewell to Belobog, which is here. Also, right next to the daily. Which I might do before I'm done. A zoologist. You look special. What's that supposed to mean? Well, besides the hair, you appear to be normal. But the way you dress isn't the normal around here. These patterns are rarely seen, and there's no trace of petroleum jelly on those clean fingers and face of yours. Yeah, you really need it if you want to be in a climate like this. I'm sorry, I didn't need to offend you. My name is Lila. I'm a writer for the Voyager. I'm also a zoologist. Oh yes, I've just been rambling on. You probably haven't read the Underground Encyclopedia of Zoology, right? These interesting books on zoological science can be found in the market, so here, take these 2 books. Read them when you have the time. I hear you need help? I do have something I need help with. Previously, I asked some Silvermane guards to help me look for traces of wild animals when they go out on patrol. It's been a long time since then, and I haven't received any news from them until now. I'm excited. The guard told me a few days ago he saw activities of direwolves in the southern snow plains. That's big news. But I really don't want to keep asking the guards to help me collect traces of wild animals. Their job is difficult enough as is. I can tell that you have a lot of experience adventuring, right? If possible, could I ask you to head to the outlying snow plains and find traces of wild animals? Fur, paw marks, and even excrement are okay. Please, I'll differently you with rich rewards. Some white fur left in the snow and some bite marks near bushes nearby. Whatever it is, I know we probably don't need it right now. Prints. Feces. At first glance, it contains animal fur, bone, and fragments, and digested fruits. The animals must be an omnivore. Thanks. Hopefully this was just a really quick daily then.
Where to now?
See any rare animal species? Any questions you need to ask me about? These are the findings. These are indeed evidence of direwolf activity. Awesome. With these clues, I may be able to find the direwolf packs close to Belobog. What is that sound? In the game. This is an outstanding find. I really need to look at these beautiful and majestic wild animals with my own eyes. A world without wild animals would be so boring. Right? I thought so too. Belobog is only one location in the world. I believe there must be other life forms elsewhere combating the eternal freeze and doing their best to survive. There could be other tribes. I really hope humans are not the sole existence in the world. That is why I want to find other species and try to protect them, or live with them. Thank you so much for this. Please take these rewards. If you find any rare animals on your journeys, please let me know. Okay, mission complete. What does that sound? What does it sound? What is that? Is it the rail car? I don't think so, because it's over here, whatever it is. Is it meant to be the flags that aren't blowing in the breeze? Where on earth did these things come from? Ghastly going-ons again? Who's there? Oh, hello, dear stranger. Do you remember me? We've met before. It's wonderful to see a familiar face. I'm about at wit's end. Where are the others? Those friends and neighbors of mine, they mysteriously disappeared. Haven't seen them for a long time, no thanks to those things. I hear after catching innocent people, they'll turn into us and then go search out for unwanting innocents. Eyes, nose, mouth, they all look the same. But not a speck of difference. Don't trust them. You must watch out for yourself. Don't trust them. The man is borderline hysterical, raving maniacally as he vanishes back into the darkness of the back alley. Those eyes of his, quivering in sheer fear, they leave lasting impression on you. It's all getting creepy, but I wonder if I'll run into him again. Weird. What is that sound? Maybe there's a bug. Like it's supposed to be light, but maybe it's like messed up and is making a ton of noise now? I don't know.
Here we are at last. It's sad sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Leave Eurilo 6 and return to the Express.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Bronya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Piece of cake.
Confidence goes a long way.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
Except this might be where I actually wrap things up, because it's a good little bow. But I might talk to you, Silverwolf, first. You blinked your eyes and made sure the person you saw was Silverwolf. Isn't she not supposed to be here? What are you doing on the Express?
What do you mean, what am I doing? Everyone else is here. Can't I be too? Relax. I'm just dropping by for a visit. I was hacking through the dark regions of the inner astral network a while ago and happened to see a signal from the Astral Express. So I thought I'd stop by to check it out. What you see in front of you is a hologram. Just as harmless as the whale holograms you see floating around the Express. Here, see for yourself.
She poked you in the stomach and her finger that touched your clothes disappeared.
Seeing is believing, right? If you're still not convinced, you can cut off the network connection on the Express, and I'll disappear into thin air. Until you turn it back on, of course.
And we get some stellar jades from talking with her. Though, for now, I want to see if I can actually head back down to Eurilo 6 too. So what's going on? The Stellar Flare has an event with 10 days. I don't know what all this entails. It has 10 days on it, so I'm probably fine. Lab Assistance, that's done. This is the new character that's out. I think he's gonna have like his own story. That's gonna be on the new planet. Turquoise River, this is permanent. Simulated Universe. Oh, Everwinter City Museum, Ledger of Curiosities. So that's gonna have 38 days? Wow, okay. I'm glad they have it being with so much more time on it. That's nice. Intro Astral Guide. Might as well claim some more right here. These Lost Gold Fragments, I really need these. But for the most part, I'm probably gonna just hang around where I can farm like artifacts and stuff again. Good, I can come back down here and call it a stream. But we got Eurilo 6 done for now. I'm gonna use this time to farm for artifacts. I'll probably need them in the next world, so hopefully I'll be more powerful when I come around. But for now, this is where I'm gonna call it. So thank you so much to everyone who has joined. Hope to see you all in future streams. Bye-bye.